In this video, I'll be going over practice test number 6, no calculator section, question 12. So let's get started. Which of the following is equivalent to 4x squared plus 6x over 4x plus 2? So this is a synthetic division question. And you might think, what's synthetic division? Well, it's basically division, but with like polynomials and like these long ones. So you might have seen 56 over 3 or any kind of fraction like this and told to divide 56 by 3. What you would do is you would form something like this or write something like this and see how many 3's go into 5. 1 and kind of like that, and then you go on, right? So you subtract and then you'll get 26, and then you see how many 3's go in there, and that's going to be like 8, and you'll get 2 as a remainder, but you can't move on from here because you've reached the dead end where you can't fit any more 3's in it. So it's going to be 18 with 2 as a remainder. And how would you write that? We would write, so you know that there could be 18 3's and 56 and 2. And if you want to convert this mixed fraction into a normal fraction, you would times these and then add it with 2, and that would be 54 plus 2 and 56 over 3. You keep the denominator. So this is basically what we're going to do in this question, but it's going to be a little bit more difficult because we're dealing with, x squares and stuff. So just the same as a 56, we'll place the 4x squared plus 6x here, and we will divide that by 4x plus 2. So we want to look from the left side. So the x is really important in this synthetic division process. So we need to know, we need to think how many 4x's, or like what should we multiply 4x by to get 4x squared? As you know, like if you want to add more to the exponents, then you can just times it by the same variable. So if you want to get x cubed, then you would times 4x. If you want to get 4x cubed, then you would times 4x by x squared, because that will be x to the power 1 times x squared. And when you get the same x's here, then you can just add the 2 exponents and you'll get x cubed. So that's one of the exponent rules. So we're going to use that. So we just need to times 4x by x, right? X to the power 1. And that would be, you would multiply these two together. And that would be 4x squared, of course. But you can't just stop there. You need to do it for 2 because this is a pair. So we're going to do that, 2x. And then just like any other division process, you'll subtract 4x squared because we wrote it there for a reason, to eliminate numbers, more and more numbers. So that's going to be 0. And then the one on the right is going to be 4x. Now we can still fit in more 4x's because the left side is what we're really focusing on. And that's going to be 1, right? 4x times 1 is 4x. And then you're just going to write 4x and then write 2. And you're going to do the same thing of subtracting 4x from 4x. And that's going to be 0. and negative times positive, which is going to be -2. So if we look at the top and bottom, we can see the similarity. The 2 is going to be our remainder. I mean, the thing that the endpoint, and we got -2. So -2 is going to be our remainder. And how many we can fit, how many of this you can fit, well, that's shown by what's above here. So in the simple one, it was 18. So it's going to be x plus 1. And for so that's going to be our divisor. Yeah, that's going to be 3, right? So we can see the placement here. Might be a bit confusing, but that's how we need to lay it out. And we're going to do that. So x plus 1. And we got to put -2 as our remainder. And our divisor at the bottom. And D is the exact same. Yep. Thank you.